Hey guys, it's Chloe. I'm back again with another video, but today it's a story time video. Today's video is going to be quite serious. It's about something I've struggled with for as long as I can remember. It's not an easy subject and not many people know about me, but I suffer with anxiety. It's affected me really bad since I was little, and I'm just going to talk about it and how it's affected me and how I've changed. I've still got it. I still have anxiety, but I've come a long way. I've got a little list because I can't remember from the top of my noggin. I used to go, if there was parties, kids parties, I used to go to a lot of them. But as I got older, I seemed to not want to go because I used to get anxious what might happen if my mum would forget to pick me up, or I'd have to stay there, or just overthink, and I might think, I get scared. I used to get scared a lot of what might happen or who might be there, and nothing ever really happened at all. It's just my mind plays tricks on me and makes me think something will happen when it's not. And when I got older, if I ever got invited to a party, I would never actually go, except from if it was one of my best friends, or I knew the person and I knew where I'm going, and I would have to plan everything out because I like to plan things. Have everything planned out and I know what I'm doing, and then I'll be okay. I don't know why, but I always didn't feel safe whenever I was around other kids. I wanted to do after school clubs when I was little. I was really good at netball, I was really good at tag rugby, and I got chosen for like loads of things, but I'm not bragging or pushing myself up or anything. But I never actually got to do it because I was too scared to go, too worried what would happen, or thinking that I wouldn't be as good as anyone else, or I was afraid of, again, like not being able to get home, or what might happen if this or if that happened, and I couldn't be sure that an exact thing would certainly happen. Most of that probably came from when I was in school and when I was at home near where I used to live. I used to get bullied a whole lot over petty things like my surname, the way I looked, and just made me hate myself and hate going out, and making me just stay in and not want to do anything and not talk to people. That's probably why I had such bad body confidence issues when I was little, and up to recently I still had it. People used to be horrible to me for no reason. Why do people bully? Like, what is the point? What do you get out of it? What is the satisfaction of making someone feel like absolute shit? People must hate themselves so much that they have to ruin other people's lives. So I never went out, and it sounds really stupid, but I was scared of people younger than me because I hated confrontation. I used to get anxious over people having a go at me because I knew I wouldn't be able to defend myself, because I knew if I said anything back I could make it worse. So if someone had a go at me, I would just like say yes or walked off or cried, and that's not right. I shouldn't have felt like that way. And I just used to get anxious a lot, so I stopped going out, stopped meeting up with friends. And then I started, when I got older, after I left school. I was getting scared to talk to people, and if I went to restaurants or if I bought something or face to face with someone, I would have to get a friend or family member to talk or order my food or pay for that item, because I wouldn't want to talk to anyone. I wouldn't like people judging me for being like too slow or too quick or not making eye contact or stuttering or just some weird body language that I might do and them judging me for it and people laughing. Because in my head I overthink that this might happen or this might happen, and then I get scared, so I just avoid this situation entirely. It's silly, but it's just how I feel sometimes. I overthink things a lot, like I've been saying. If I'm going somewhere or my day's normal and then something abrupt happens, I get really scared and then I have to overthink things and I have little panic attacks and I get so scared of what might happen. I remember once I fell out with my family, nothing big, just like a little argument, and I thought, just gonna go for a walk. And I got ready, got my phone, got my jacket on, put my shoes on, got to the door, and I just froze because I couldn't go out by myself. Too scared to leave my bedroom door. I just sat down and cried, and I couldn't handle the fact of not being able to go anywhere. My little sisters could easily just walk out the door and see their friends, and I couldn't do it. I was too weak to leave the door and was too scared to do anything. About 4 years ago, after I left school, I didn't have a clue what I wanted to do, and I was looking for a job, and I was too scared to get a job. Not lazy or anything, I didn't apply, but I was too scared, thinking, oh, I'd have to talk to people here, I'd have to talk to people there. And it made me so anxious, thinking, like, I didn't even apply for any, and I was still overthinking and getting anxious of what might happen. Anxiety's a bitch. And last year I got a job. I'm an activities assistant at a nursing home. And it's great, I love it. And I love the people, and sometimes obviously I'm put under pressure, and once I was put under too much pressure and I just had a panic attack and I just couldn't handle it, and I just broke down crying, and I couldn't breathe properly, and then I had to have help from some people who work with me, and that was a big blow for me, because obviously I wasn't super confident there, but I was seen as that weak girl like I was when I was little. I hate people looking at me different. Some people understand, some people don't understand. Like, I'm 19 and sometimes I still struggle ordering food, and people might look at me and think, oh God, it's not that big of a deal. But in my head it is. It's a massive deal. Thinking, oh, what if the person behind me is thinking I'm slow, or thinking there's something wrong with me. It's horrible, just thinking and getting overwhelmed with something that's just tiny when there's so much bigger things going on in the world, and I get overwhelmed by this. Anxiety's horrible. I don't know if this is really a story time, but it's just me explaining things, what's happened, me telling story. So it's story time. But I hope this helps. If anyone's watching this, I hope someone will get any enlightenment from this realise that they're not the only one. Comment down below if you want any more storytime videos or any recommendations, or just comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that subscribe button down the bottom, hit that notification bell. Haven't got a clue when the next one's coming, but you'll be the first to know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.